Okay, I'm going to give my opinion on, I guess you could call it the reaction of American Standard Canine in relation to a video we done about certain situations, whether they're dog abuse or not. And there was one instance where an officer had slammed a dog into the ground because it bit him. Now, my opinion of that is, if you're going to teach a dog to bite human beings, and I don't know the personal circumstances of that dog, whether he's trained it, brought it up from pup, has a bond with it, takes it home with him, what happens, what goes on. But if that's not the case, it'd be very easy for that dog to get confused on who he can bite and who he can't. And what are we expecting from dogs? Like a human intelligence? Mate, you can bite the bad guy but not the good guy. What do you think a dog does? Who's the bad guy, who's the good guy? Who am I meant to bite, who am I not? If you actually believe a dog can have that level of intelligence, your level of intelligence yourself must be pretty low. Oi, come on mate, come on. And look, it's like if you send your child to school and your child has a mental disability and it comes home and it doesn't get all A's and you abuse the child. Well, that's just straight out abuse. And if the dog gets confused and bites you when you've broke that sacred consecration between man and dog, that even dogs are shocked, like to bite someone so freely, and you've got to teach them to do that. And as I've noticed, I've only recently started watching these YouTube videos that they will tell you, dogs won't bite. I've seen one with Richard Hines saying no dog will bite unless they're trained up and all this sort, because they won't, because we have that bond between man and dog. They don't naturally go around biting people unless they're taught to do that, just for the sake of it. And that's a bad guy, go and bite him. The whole thing seems like just total madness to me, and it's abuse. There's undoubtedly, it is abuse to slam a dog into the ground, full stop. That dog should have been taught better, and if it makes a mistake, at your when the dog's on your watch, tell me what happened. If that cop goes down the street and ends up in a situation, and I'm sure it's happened, where he shoots the wrong guy, not that particular guy, but in the police force. Oh, that was a mistake, it wasn't meant to happen, and blah. But when the dog does it, he gets slammed into the cement or the road, the asphalt, whatever it was. But when a human being does it, we better give him counselling and whatnot. He's a cop. Well, ain't these dogs meant to be counted as a member of the police force? And then it's not equal treatment. It's not decent treatment towards an animal. He's simply doing it because he could get away with it. It's abuse on every level. That's my opinion. Now, the choker chains and the shock collars, which I'm learning about and watching videos. I've only just started watching all of these when I've started posting videos of his. And I'll just quickly say, my opinion is, if you can train a dog without any of these shock collars and prong collars and actually hurting them, which they'll argue on that it's not hurting them, well, why do they yelp? I watched one on American Standard Dog Training where it goes, you got to yank it and make him yelp. Well, I trained him, he doesn't pull, and I'd never once made him yelp. So, whether I can put up some training videos of how I've trained him, and maybe a better way to do things is something I'm willing to do, of course, only if people are interested, but I'll definitely do that. So anyway, that's just my opinion on that, and I hope more people open their eyes to the fact is that it is abuse.